My top 6 Max's moments, starting with number 6, is when Mike Hussey hit the roof at Docklands in 2005 against the World 11.
Oh, it's a high ball. It's a... where is it? Oh, it's just come down in the middle of the field. Hit the roof. That could be a roofer. The first roofer.
I remember watching it at home and hearing the sound of the bat sort of echo around the ground.
You're looking for it in the crowd, and all of a sudden, it took a long time to come down, and it pops down in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I think Mike Hussey described it when he hit it. He sort of went up into the lights and he couldn't sort of see, and he thought he hit it as well as he'd ever hit one, and it was going to go out of the ground. But back then it was a dead ball, and yeah, to hit a ball as well as he did there against Mackay and Teeny bowling, good pace, and yeah, collected it right in the middle of the back and got 0 runs for it. It's pretty unlucky.
I'm a bit dirty too because I got that right out of the middle. It's a good bat. I thought I was going out of here, but no, I don't know. I didn't think we could hit it. We've been trying to hit it at practice and things like that, but yeah, I don't know. Freak of nature.
I think that's the great thing about that moment is that it's not only Finchy that's hit the roof. He does point it out often that he's hit the roof twice.
Straight away, that could hit the roof. That is right up there. I think it has hit the roof, and the Ricky Ponting rule means it's 6. Aaron Finch hits the roof at Etihad Stadium.
With the size of bats these days, and he's a pretty strong boy as well. But for a guy like Mr. Cricket, who's a bit more slender and more of an athlete, and for him to have just a beautiful bat swing and be able to hit the roof was pretty awesome.
Oh, it's a high ball. It's a... where is it? Oh, it's just come down in the middle of the field.
My number 5 Max's moment is Cameron White's run out at Brisbane against England. He ran out Ian Bell, I think it was in 2007.
Oh, he's got him well. Look at that. That's unbelievable. The Aussies do not miss a trick.
Ball was hit behind point. A bit of confusion as England were back then. Unfortunately not these days, but in one-day cricket they were a bit of a mess and had a bit of a kerfuffle in the middle of the wicket, and Cameron White was able to get a decent back flick.
Just backhands it anyway, and the batsmen are stuffing things up on their own. They think that's the safe end, but it's not, because it rolls on the middle. They can't even believe it.
That sort of trickled on the ground the whole way and amazingly stayed on target and hit the stumps to run out Ian Bell. But I still remember watching it, and it all seemed like it was in slow motion. And the ability for him to sort of, while he's on the ground, to back flick that and hit the stumps and execute a run out was extraordinary.
Have a look at his reactions. Pretty early, he's pretty happy with it. He likes it, go! Yes!
My number 4 moment is Shane Warne's hat-trick, something I was probably a bit too young to sort of really understand what was going on.
Warne continuing. Oh, and hit the pad. Yes, he's got him. That's out. LBW. That hit the pad, and that is the end of De Freitas.
1994 against England.
Oh, and that's out. Caught behind. Yes, he's got him. Fast ball. Beautifully bowled by Warne. Got just pushing forward. A funny little touch there. It bounced a little bit. May have been off the glove or perhaps high on the bat. But that is the end of Goff. 2 wickets in 2 balls, well bowled.
David Boone pulling off a miraculous catch to execute the hat-trick was pretty special.
5 men plus the keeper around the batsman.
There we go. Fleming took the last one. Merv Hughes before him. Yes! Oh, he's got him! He's got him! Yes, he has! He's got him! It's a hat-trick! Yes, he's gone! He's gone! It's a hat-trick! That's a hat-trick to Shane Warne. A great moment in his career. What a catch by David Boone.
It was a pretty special moment and something that is etched in cricket history and folklore.
He's presented Shane Warne with a hat-trick on his own birthday. Terrific catch. Yes, he's done well to get that.
A little beauty it was, and didn't he enjoy it? That's gone up many a mile. And he was still throwing it in the air when the arms of Warne were around him.
So my number 3 Max's moment is Pete Hanscom's 100 in the BBL against the Perth Scorchers.
That's struck well into the leg side and over the boundary.
It was just extraordinary. Some of the shots he'd played, I'd never seen him play, even at training. So for him to do that in a game, pressure situation.
You can have 6 there.
Hit a pair of sixes to win the game as well, to finish the game. Probably the first time Petey's sort of arrived on the white ball scene and showed us that sort of power hitting.
There it is, boys. 6 of them. There it is.
And he's on to 95.
I'll tell you what, that could be
6 to win. Charging in. Full touch. Score! That's 6 all the way. It is game on. He's brilliant. That's his brilliant. 103 off 64 balls. And they are pumped.
I remember him hugging Scott Boland at the other end, and Big Barrel was over the moon, and Petey was absolutely cooked and couldn't even lift his arms up anymore, and that was as special a moment as I've seen watching on TV.
54 of his last 20 deliveries, Peter Handscomb. He was absolutely out on his feet. He was exhausted. Somehow,
Look at
enough
the cherry
strength.
off.
So Maxie's moment number 2 is Ricky Ponting's 197 at Perth against Pakistan in the 99-2000 season.
Good shot, very well played. He loves that full shot. It's hit the fence.
I remember it very well because I think he started the series off with 3 ducks.
He's gone across a long way, and it is a pair for Ricky Ponting.
And was able to peel off his typically majestic 197.
It's glorious off guard. That's 4. Great shot. It's too short.
That's well done. Takes a lot of character to come back from 3 ducks on the trot in a test series and make 100.
And ran with that form for the rest of the summer as well.
Beats Inzamam.
Brings up the 150 for Ricky Ponting.
That was something that really sticks strong in my memory. I remember watching it and just been thinking, how good is this bloke, and what a freak show he is.
Well, he walks off to a standing ovation, Ricky Ponting. Why wouldn't he? Great innings. 3 ducks in the series so far. There's been a fantastic innings. And this Wacker crowd really appreciating it.
So my number 1 Maxie's moment is Adam Gilchrist's 154 at the MCG against Sri Lanka in the 98-99 season.
It's a good shot too. Maybe 4 more.
He opened the batting, teed off right from the get-go. They were close to 100 off 15 overs in the power play, none for. They were absolutely flying, and for him to just continually deposit into the crowd on a big MCG ground and was pretty special. I was actually there.
Again, he's timed it beautifully. And into the crowd.
I remember sitting at I think it was the Northern Stand. No coverage, getting burnt as a kid, and I would have been 10. I would have been 10 years old and watching that.
We'll add another 6.
It's beaten the man and is going to land in front of the second one and circle around him as well. So Gilchrist will get 2 and go from 99 to 101.
That was pretty special, and from a very early age I remember watching Gilly and just thinking how good it would be to be out there and doing what he does, and so that was pretty special.
Man in the outfield, that's 6. So that gives him the highest score in a one-day international by Australian. And what a way to bring it up. A magnificent knock.